Patrick Akpan has been living with HIV for over 20 years. During that time, his lack of knowledge about the disease led him to plan his own funeral in 2005. Yet, 2 decades later, Akpan remains fit, agile and healthy. He sits with correspondent John Felix to share his story. Take a listen.
In 2004, Patrick Akpan tested positive for HIV. He describes the early stage as difficult as he progressed from HIV to developing full-blown AIDS. However, Akpan credits the use of antiretroviral drugs for helping him recover from the AIDS diagnosis and revert back to only having HIV. Despite preparing for his own funeral in 2005, Akpan now shares a story to convey that an HIV diagnosis is not an automatic death sentence.
I tested HIV positive in 2004. And so exactly it's 20 years now. I've been living with HIV the past 20 years. Then I lacked knowledge. When I tested positive, I thought I'm going to die. So, and I was working in a very reputable organization, and I was in fact a fleet manager, so I had a lot of vehicles under my care. So I had to discuss that, if I die, I told a particular driver, you need to take me home, you need to take my corpse home immediately as soon as I die. He said, sir, why are you talking like this? I said, yes, because I'm not feeling well and I think I could die any time from now. So I told him the kind of casket that I need to be buried with and all that. I told him that I have some money. I told him who he should talk to if I die. Eventually I called the person. I also informed the person, is my cousin. I told him that, come, the situation is getting bad. Now I disclosed my status to my cousin. I told him, but the driver, I did not disclose the status. But for my cousin, I told him, this is what you do. I have a fiancée who is not positive, and so that I know some culture if something happened, because she was already close to me. They know my fiancé. My fiancée. I say, come, so that they will not say that she's the one that kill me or something or molest her. So I want to inform you that I am HIV positive. That is to my cousin now, so that that lady will be free from being intimidated or attacked by my family people. Eventually, that my fiancée is still is my wife now. She is now my wife, and she's still here with me. She has been there with me for the last 20 years, and my first son is 17 years now, and I have other children as well. So I really prepared. I told that my cousin how the burial should look like, and even I told him then I had a land somewhere that I should be buried on that land. So and all that, those were something I had already prepared. But see me, 20 years after, I'm still alive, and I'm not even thinking I'm going, except that is the divine, that is how God wants it. I don't think, if I die today, I don't think it's HIV or AIDS.
Akpan claims the drugs he uses provide protection, given the national HIV prevalence rate of 1.3% among 15 to 49 years old and 1.4% among 15 to 64 years old. He believes that if influential people living with HIV openly share their stories, it would improve the situation in Nigeria.
For me, if I know that there may be some leaders in this country that are HIV positive, but they are hiding. But if they can come out and tell the world that they are HIV positive and they are living a normal life, it means people will be saying, if somebody like so person who is a prominent Nigerian is living, he can live positively with HIV, then I too can live. So that is very, very important, that people, especially the prominent people, because if somebody who is very poor come out to be, they will say, is a poor man because she's poor. Nobody will listen. So, but I think the kind of people I expect to come out and share their experience are people who are prominent, and I know that we have them, but nobody, is against the rule that you disclose people's statuses. It's not right. So nobody can ever say so person is HIV positive. It's against the law.
Dr. Yewande Olaifa is the head of the Gender and Human Rights Division at the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA. She states that the agency is working to change societal misconceptions about HIV, noting that Nigeria's HIV response is predominantly funded by international donors, emphasizing that ongoing efforts aim to ensure the country takes greater ownership of its responsibilities in this area.
We're not doing very well, to be honest. The response is largely funded by donor partners in the country. One of the things we're trying to do, which is something we will discuss further, is to first even get our government structures to begin to take the responsibilities that donor partners are doing, so that you understand what they are doing, and then ask yourself, at the scale in which they're doing it, is it something that is sustainable? Are there better ways that we can do it without losing the quality of interventions that we're providing to people? And then make those modifications that fits into our own structures.
Given that over 2 million Nigerians are currently living with HIV, it is crucial that everyone gets tested and know their HIV status as soon as possible. From Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, John Felix reporting for Galactic Television News.